Okay. All right, we're gonna go on the record. Court is calling 2025 CR 011500 and state, you don't have to approach for this one. It's the state versus Christopher Ray Martinez for the defense.
Orlando Castañon.
All right, this hearing was set at 9 a.m. It is now 9:17 a.m. The defendant is not present, deputy, and they're not present as well. Deputy, did you make an announcement? Did you make an announcement for Christopher Ray Martinez? And what were the results?
He did not appear, he did not answer, he was stored and be found.
All right, thank you. And the court will note for the record that the defendant filed a reset form on October 27th, 2025, giving him the date to appear today. Defense, you filed an affidavit to surrender surety.
Yes, Judge.
All right, the court will sign it. And the court will remand your client without bond.
Yes, Judge. We will have to continue looking for him, but
All right, thank you.
thank you, Judge.
Anyone else ready?
Yes, the state one step one down, Luis Morales.
All right. Yes, is your client here?
No, he's on Zoom, or he's getting on Zoom. So he got into an accident yesterday, and he lives in Baytown. And he was on the way this morning, but stopped at a gas station because he was so tired. He drives all the time, and he was 3 hours away. I told him just hold tight. I'll approach the court about it, so they can possibly accommodate you, obviously. And so he should be installing it, getting on Zoom. I had conferred with the state. I'm seeing if we can get another plea deadline setting, Judge. I have to be in court at 9:30 in municipal court to continue a trial from yesterday. Should be done by this afternoon. But that's why I'm approaching you on that to see if you could possibly give us a week on that.
Can I see the state on Luis Morales? All right, on this case, he said that his client lives in Baytown and he drives for a living, and that he's been driving, so to come from there to here would not be a good thing because he hasn't been sleeping. And I have family members who are driving, drivers, you're only supposed to drive for a certain period and then take breaks. So he's asking for the plea deadline date to be extended.
Well, no, I know what the plea is. Thank you.
This is the first time he's not driven down.
All right, well, it's his plea deadline date. So what we'll do is we're going to extend that to, Norma, extend it to December 11th. And your client can appear by Zoom for that.
I appreciate it, Judge. Thank you for
Okay, good
accommodating
luck
that.
with your major trial.
Capital C. That's all. Contact Mr.
So attorneys,
They take it a little serious over there.
excuse me, he may need a second chair. He's in trial.
He's on trial?
He's in trial.
So
Ask him where.
Where?
that's my court. That's all
That's
contact.
capital land.
Yeah, it is. That's how they treat it.
That's a-
They treat it that way, so
So
the most you can get is a $500 fine.
yeah. Aristide Brown, if you'll come forward, please.
You speak up, yes, ma'am.
Good morning.
How you doing?
For dressing appropriately for court. Your attorney is currently in a jury trial. So you can't be in two places at the same time. So your case is going to be recalled for December 11th. And just 1 second. Let me see something here. All right. Are you employed?
Yes, ma'am. I was
And-
actually supposed to start today, but
You start today? Okay. All right, so I'm going to allow you, because I see what you're set for is for the state to tender an offer, make sure all discovery. I'll allow you to appear by Zoom. But when you appear by Zoom, you need to make sure that you have, some time to actually do it and not move around a lot, and you'll still need to be dressed appropriately. You understand?
yes, ma'am.
All right, once you receive the reset form, you're excused. All right, Norma, he can appear by Zoom. All right, the court is calling 2025 CR 013212, State versus Joe Anthony Garcia. Could I have parties approach and announce for the record? All right. And are you Joe Anthony Garcia?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. You entered into a plea on November 18th. Both parties agreed to waive PSI and the TAP evaluation. According to your plea bargaining agreement, punishment is to be assessed at a cap of 8 years in the prison, and the state is silent on your applications. All right, defense, do you have any witnesses?
No, Your Honor, only allocution.
All right. You want to raise your right hand? Do you solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you give will be the truth and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, you can lower your hand, state your name for the record.
Joe Anthony Garcia.
All right, defense, you may proceed.
What prompted you to burglarize that house?
I needed to shower. So it's my stepmother's, my father lived there with my stepmother. So he said anytime I needed to go shower, you just go there. And when my stepdad, or my dad, Joe Garcia, he had left, got arrested by the U.S. Marshals. She kind of started acting different, like changing up her mood and telling me I couldn't be able to go there. And then the next day, she would tell me I was able to go there. She'd give me food and stuff like that. At the time, I was homeless. I seek the Haven for Hope, which I still am seeking now to this day, and it's been kind of, but it was kind of hard. So I went back one last time to see if I could shower inside and get some food and get some rest, because I like to be outside a lot. And she wasn't there, so I kept knocking on the door. Went to the window, the side of the door, knocked on that side, and kept going back and forth. I went back the last time to the door, and the door was propped open. So I was like, huh, okay. So I went inside, me thinking it was unlocked for me. So I went inside, and I went to go take a shower, and after that, I went back. I left out. But
Well, any other questions?
Were you intoxicated at the time?
no, sir.
Did you have a job at the time?
Yes, sir, I did. I worked at Wren Hill Staffing.
If she gives you deferred adjudication, can you go back there for your job?
Yes, sir, I can.
Are you sorry for what you did?
I'm very sorry. I'm really not a bad person. I really do stay out of trouble. I do respect everybody. You know, it was just at that time I was going through a moment with my dad and my stepmother. But I really definitely did learn my lesson. Being incarcerated as long as I ever been locked up, and I really don't like it. It's not for me.
Nothing further, Your Honor.
All right. So let me just tell you what the summary says. It says that the front door to the home or to the residence, because I don't know if this is an apartment or not, had been damaged because the U.S. Marshals raided the apartment. So I'm assuming the U.S. Marshals kicked in the doors and nobody ever repaired the door. So she states while she was asleep, you entered the residence and stole property from the location. So it's not that you entered the residence and took a shower. It's you entered the residence and stole property. And she received notification that someone was trying to use her stolen credit cards. So you want to speak to that?
Yes, ma'am. I'll speak to that.
Yes, please do.
Yes, I did take the credit cards
Why?
because I was hungry.
Was your name on the credit card?
No, it wasn't.
So did anybody give you permission to take a credit card?
No, ma'am.
So this wasn't you just coming in to take a shower and leave. This was you coming in, and you knew that, according to your testimony, you knew that the U.S. Marshals had already raided that apartment.
No, ma'am. I did not know that.
So when did you discover that the U.S. Marshals had raided?
I had found out when I saw it on her notepad saying finally the U.S. Marshals came and got my dad.
All right, and so there was a notepad in the home?
Yes, ma'am.
So that means that, again, you were not just in that apartment to take a shower. You were in that apartment looking around for things. And what it says on here is, Mr. Garcia, because he is the son of Miss Tobias' ex-significant other. So that part of your testimony is true. She stated that she had video surveillance that shows you moving the camera so it wouldn't catch you taking property. It's odd that in here, there's no listing of you taking a shower, because it says that when you entered this apartment, she was asleep. I don't know how big this apartment is where people don't know someone else is in their location with them. But she said that she was asleep. No mention of you ever taking a shower in any of these police reports. Did you ever give a statement to the police stating that you had taken a shower?
No, ma'am.
So there's nothing in here about this shower business. The only thing that's in here is that you came into that apartment and it was easy for you to come into the apartment because the US Marshals, I'm assuming, kicked in the door, damaged the frame, and the door was sort of propped. So that part of your testimony is true. It's sort of propped open. But you went in and you were moving surveillance cameras around and taking things that did not belong to you. Discuss.
The property was in her room. I went to knock on her door. She was my stepmother and my dad. My dad has a history of doing heroin. All right, he's a drug. So my stepmother is the same way. I went in her room. She goes,
Oh, you're saying she's a heroin user,
she is. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna sit here and lie on camera either.
but she has a place to stay
She does.
and she has credit cards.
She does because of my dad.
Okay.
She does because of my dad. And I went to go knock on the door. She was knocked out. I was, just tapping on her shoulder and everything. And she was still knocked out on the bed. No response. And I saw another dude in my dad's bed with her. So it kind of, that's why I did everything I did right there at that moment. So it kind of threw me off.
So now you're saying that when you came into the apartment after having knocked on doors, you go in, you see her in the bed, you tap her on her shoulder to try to wake her up, and then you notice there's a man in bed with her. Did you tap him on his shoulder as well?
Yes, ma'am, I did.
So-
I knew both of them.
Oh, so you tap him on his shoulder.
He gave me a response. He said the door is unlocked for me.
Oh, this story keeps
Well,
keep adding to the story. So when you tapped him on the shoulder, he says the door's unlocked for you.
yes, ma'am. That's how I got in there, took a shower.
Oh, and who is this person?
I don't know his name like that.
But you said you know him.
It's his street name,
Oh, what's his street name?
Joker.
Joker. Okay. Continue, please.
So I went to go take a shower, and then I get out the shower and I go in the room and say I'm leaving. Then after that I left.
All right. Well, any other questions?
Oh, Your Honor.
Well, according to your plea bargain agreement, the state is silent, but the state always reserves the right to address any issues that may be untruthful. So state, any questions?
I was gonna find exactly about Judge, that there is no mention in his original allocution of the credit cards. And that he said he was staying out of trouble, or he tends to stay out of trouble, but he does have the criminal history beyond just this.
All right. And what is the criminal history?
No, Your Honor, she's supposed to stay silent. That's not.
No, part of the PSI and TAP evaluation, I always say that anybody can bring whatever witnesses they want to bring. And one of the things I would need would be criminal history. But if you all want, I can reset it for a PSI and TAP evaluation to obtain that.
No, Your Honor, you're gonna find out one way or the other.
All right. What is the criminal history? And please, only the convictions. And counsel, if you want to review what they have with regards to criminal history.
No, Your Honor.
Okay. Oh, well, defense, would you'd like to tell me or?
No, Your Honor.
Okay.
Has a theft conviction, 100 to 750 around August 25th of 2022. The terroristic threat conviction from January 16th of 2025. And that's
Oh, okay. And has anyone spoken to the complainant?
we did make efforts to reach out to her, Your Honor. We were unsuccessful.
Okay, all right, that tells me a little something. So how often have you been using? And you need to be honest with me.
Marijuana.
Everything. Don't just come to me with, I only use marijuana.
Marijuana I've been using, well, for about 5 years.
All right,
Other
and
drugs.
other drugs?
Meth I've been using about just 1 year when I met this girl.
And when did you start using meth? You say 1
Last
year.
Last year,
And how old are you?
28.
And why did you start using meth? last year?
I met her in the streets.
Who did you meet in the streets?
My girlfriend. It's a girl that I met, but we're not together no more.
And what are all the tattoos with the numbers about?
This is my birth year, 1997. This,
And that's what?
a little money bag,
Mhm.
and this is money, power, and weed.
Money, power, and weed.
Yeah.
All right. Have you ever,
I got these when I was young.
all right, thank you. All right, state you may be excused. Have you ever had any mental health diagnosis?
No, ma'am.
And where is your mom?
My mother, I was in foster care, but my mother, I never got to meet my real mother. My stepmother, Joanne Pearson, she's on 4006, 4006.
No, I don't need the address or
Okay.
anything. But I'm just trying to figure out what has happened in your life that you're now before me, having now addicted to meth, using marijuana on a daily basis, going to this apartment where your stepmother is, and your father, I'm assuming, is in federal custody.
I've been alone all my life, like that. I got out of CPS at 17 years old, and after that, it's been.
And did you even try to sign up for college? You know, they give that to you for free when you're in the foster system.
I did sign up for college, but I didn't get to go.
Well, here's the thing. When you're in foster care, depending on when you did that, you still may be entitled to free college. You need to look into that. And sometimes people don't want to go to college, that's fine. But they have extended it to where you can get your trade certification in something, all right?
It's fine.
All right, here's the thing. I'm going to give you a choice today. And these are your only choices. Don't ask me for anything else. And if you want to speak to your attorney about what would be the best decision possibly for you to make, you can do that. The state is asking for a cap of 8 years. I'm taking into consideration all of your testimony. I will sentence you either to 3 years in the prison, or I will give you your application for deferred adjudication. If I grant your application for deferred adjudication, and if you're unsuccessful, you're looking at potentially 20 years in the prison. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you wish to speak to your attorney?
I will take the deferred.
All right. Ms. Abrams, are you ready?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. The court will sentence you to 6 years deferred adjudication.
Yes, ma'am. I'll let you down.
All right. There's a $2,000 fine. That will be probated. There's to be a TAP evaluation in custody. Follow recommendations. Regular reporting by Zoom or in person. Regular random UAs. Proof of employment within 45 days. No employment as a home health care provider or with minors. Field visits 1 time per month until further notice. And the proof of employment will be 45 days within release of custody. There's to be no contact with Janelle, Janelle Tobias. There's to be 300 hours of community service restitution. 1 hour will be deducted for every sober support meeting completed. I'm gonna order 60 sober meetings in 60 days. And you're either gonna obtain a trade school certification in something to better yourself, or either you're going to college, you understand? So either a trade school certification or enrollment in college. I want you to be able to have some kind of means of supporting yourself. And maybe the best way for you is to get your trade certification. What I can tell you, sometimes people will look at criminal history and it doesn't go well with you finding employment. One certification, though, that people always need, believe it or not, they always need welders. So that would probably be a good profession for you. But again, find whatever your passion is and follow it. You understand?
Yes, ma'am.
As long as it's legal. All right, probation, is there anything else that's needed? Is there anything else you need from the court in order to be successful?
No, ma'am.
All right, and probation, could you see about helping him with housing? And I would do just hold in abeyance the referral to felony drug court. I know their graduation is not coming up for a while and they don't have any room, but if you could always just have that there for him. All right, I'm going to show you what's entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Rights to Appeal. Did you review that with your attorney? Did you understand it and did you sign it?
Yes, ma'am.
Counsel, here you go. Because this is a plea bargain agreement, because I followed your plea bargain agreement, and because you waive your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. You understand?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, we can go off the record. Here's the thing, from here on out, everything that you do, you need to ask yourself, is this something that could potentially result in me going to prison for 20 years? If it is, don't do it. If it's, it could be, don't do it. In this court, to be successful on probation, communication is key. If there's an issue, let your probation officer know about it. If you feel they're not addressing it, you can come back to court. If you are out and about and you feel the stresses of life are getting to you and you think you're going to use, don't use. Contact your sponsor. If you can't contact your sponsor, call your probation officer. Trust me, if you call your probation officer and say, I'm thinking about using, what's going to end up happening is they're going to let me know. I'm going to have you brought into court and we're going to see what programs or what we can do to help you. But do not disappear and do not just say, oh, I started using, so therefore I'm not doing anything anymore. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, good luck to you.
Thank
And
you.
don't do any more the tattoos, money, power, and weed. That's not a good tattoo. Okay.
All right. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you. And Ms. Abrams, can you also see if there's any trauma issues with him? All right, thank you. All right, Matthew Garcia. Hello. Good morning. Thank you for dressing appropriately for court. All right, today is plea deadline date.
Yes, Judge, we have conferred with the state, received an offer, and my client is rejecting that offer and requesting that the case be set for trial.
All right, your plea deadline date has expired. How long do y'all expect this trial to last? A week. All right. If y'all are confer with Ms. Ferguson, your jury trial date is going to be in the new year. There is no further room on the docket. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Confer with Ms. Ferguson on a jury trial date and come back and let me know what that date is. If you'll have a seat, they'll bring you the reset form. Thank you. All right. Thank you. David Castro. All right, if you come forward, please. How's it going?
It's going good, Judge. How are you?
Great. I cannot complain.
I like that you're moving the flowers to poinsettias.
Oh, yeah. You know what? You know how someone goes to every court and drops off poinsettias, right?
That's nice.
But that poinsettia is from the interns. And I'm like, oh my gosh. Thank
Oh,
you.
yeah, well, they had to scrounge up money for that. You know how it was.
Oh, gosh, yes. So I'm like, guys, I really appreciate it. But of course, I'm like my mom, don't spend money on me. Like I'm telling you, if we give my mom a matchstick, you're my babies, don't spend money on me. All right. So I'm assuming all discovery is completed?
It has been completed, Judge.
All right. And state, did you tender an offer?
Yes, Judge, but let me just tell you, and the last time I was here and I wasn't here formally, I was here informally. I think this, according to Ashley, and he may not be privy to the conversation, this case may be resolved without a trial. I'm just letting you know. So an offer has been tendered, that offer has been rejected, but I think Ashley is more amenable now that she's dug into the case, to try to resolve the case.
All right. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna set this for a jury trial date and a plea deadline date. So
Okay, Judge.
if you all to confer with Ms. Ferguson,
Okay.
Norma, they believe this case is gonna work out. So if you could give them a jury trial date in January, please.
Okay.
All right. Thank you for
Thank you,
dressing
Judge.
appropriately for court. Just have a seat and they'll give the reset form to you, okay?
Judge, is there a way that we can do it in February? Because co-counsel will not be here in January. He'll be in Uvalde. He'll be in Nueces County trying the Uvalde shooter.
All right, Ms. Ferguson, if you could put that in early February.
Perfect.
Sure.
That's perfect.
All right, February 10th.
And then I've got another case on that I'm next in line on, Judge.
All right, just give me a moment.
Yes,
Mr.
Judge.
President. All right, state on Celeste Juarez, are you going to have any objections to the request to travel?
Is it him then?
Yes.
I apologize, I have not taken a look at that, yes.
All right. Could you confirm with her very quickly and then we'll take this up? And what I can tell parties is there's been a previous agreed to travel and just have her UA within 24 hours. Excuse me, Ms. Morris, are you driving?
No, ma'am, I'm just sitting on the couch.
No. I like that. No, with regard to your.
To the travel, yes, we'll
travel.
be driving, I'm sorry.
All right, I don't know if you're really sitting on the couch or not. It's blurred background.
Yeah.
But okay, all right, so you'll be driving, you say?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
All right, thank you.
Yes, ma'am. I hope you had Thanksgiving, by the way.
Oh, thank you. I did. It's always nice when you can spend time with family.
Yes, for sure.
Just give us one moment, okay?
Yes, ma'am. Thank you so much.
So, Ms. Juarez,
Yes, ma'am.
the state is in agreement to allowing you to travel, but the court's previous conditions of your probation
Yes,
are
ma'am.
still in effect. So what that means is there's still to be no unsupervised contact with minors, and there's to be no contact with the Suarez or
Okay.
the Suarez family. You understand?
Yes, ma'am.
And I'm assuming the Suarez family are not going to be a part of the Christmas celebrations.
No, it's nowhere near related to those people at all. I'm actually going to see my brother-in-law because he's being deployed. So I want to see him before he gets
Okay.
to leave.
All right. Well, what I can tell you is the court is going to grant that, and you'll have to do a UA upon return.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Thank you.
Of course. Thank you.
Do you have any other questions about anything?
No, I've paid off everything. I've done all of my classes. I literally just have to finish probation.
Okay. All right. And then you'll be doing a UA upon return. And remember, if there are any issues, let your probation know about it. If you feel they're not addressing it, you can always come to the court.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. I hope
All
you
right.
have a great Christmas if I don't see you.
Thank you. You too. And a happy new year.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
And remember, the goal of the new year is to make it to the new year. Even though
Yeah.
people are outside in the winter, celebrating at midnight, be in the
Oh.
house by 10.
I work in a hospital, so I will be working.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Judge. May I be excused?
Yes. Did you get this?
But yeah, Judge, I meant to give it to her.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you, Judge.
Do you know the first New Year's I had, because people would always talk about New York, you got to see the ball drop. Yeah. So when I was finally old enough to actually remain awake for the ball drop, I didn't know what I was thinking was going to happen. But when the ball dropped, I'm like, is this it?
That's it.
I thought it was gonna be, I thought it was gonna fall in,
Big
on
explosion.
the something.
Confetti everywhere.
It's like, this is what people stood outside in the cold weather for, but okay.
I'll trust you that that's what happened.
Right.
Oh, no, I just watched it on television. All
Oh, okay.
right, you guys have a good one,
Thank you.
and thank you so much.
Oh, of course.
Copy that I did.
All right, Batty Jones. If you'll come up, please. Hello.
Hello.
So as you know, I think there's something going around. Everybody is a little bit under the weather. So your attorney is sick. So he just sent an email asking us if we could recall your case for next week. Are you employed?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. So I'll allow you to appear by Zoom.
Okay.
And we'll call you back on December 11th, okay?
So,
Yes, now with Zoom, they're gonna give you a reset form. With Zoom, you still have to dress appropriately for court, find a quiet space.
Yes.
All right, thank you. Once you sign the reset form, you'll be excused.
Yeah.
And thank you for dressing appropriately for court.
Yeah, no problem.
All right, thank you.
Just wait over there, we're gonna call your name again.
All right, state on Miss Moore. Okay. All right, today is the plea deadline date. Have you all reached an agreement, or is this going to jury trial?
Your Honor, we have an agreement, Your Honor.
All right, and what is that agreement? Do y'all have an agreement?
Yes.
Yes. I believe it's, hey, could you repeat the agreement for the court? Put it on the record, please.
Miss Moore, can you unmute yourself?
Yes,
Did you reach an agreement with the state?
it was 2 years deferred education probation.
All right. So you all need to do the paperwork. So I'm gonna put you in a breakout room. The coordinator will be in the breakout room with you. You all need to complete the paperwork, and we're gonna take this matter up today.
Judge,
Okay.
is it any way I could take it up to a later setting, please?
I'm sorry, what?
Can I take this up at a later setting in maybe a
No.
week or two?
No.
Okay.
And the reason why, it has been very difficult to have people appear in court when they're supposed to appear in court. Then when I give people a Zoom link, what ends up happening is people are still not on time. This case will be resolved today. If this case is not resolved today, then you will be in jury trial on this case next week, and everyone will be here at 9 a.m. I'm going to send you to breakout room number 2. Ms. Ferguson will meet you there. She will get your email address so this can be completed.
You.
All right, who's here on Angel Varela? And are you all ready to proceed on the motion?
No, Judge.
What is going on? Why you are not ready to
Requesting
proceed?
a reset. Your Honor, he was extradited down here from Arizona. There's just the DA and I conferred, and there needs to be some investigation to exactly what happened when he was there and he was in California. What's been going on for the last 3 or so years. We just don't have enough information at this time. So we're asking for reset for further investigation before we try to work something out, hopefully. And I provided the state with the case number from his case from Arizona, and I think they've already gotten their investigator looking at it.
Yes, Your Honor, we are just started. We do need to reach out to the county Arizona prosecutors to defend.
All right, so I don't understand why. Like, this motion was filed July 24th. And what's filed with the court, the case from Arizona is already attached. So that means that somebody already knew about this somewhere, because the indictment and everything is attached to the motion. So I don't understand.
Your Honor, there's some wording in the order that we need to confer with the prosecutors. It appears that in one of the judgments, they may have ordered it to run concurrent with this case. I have the same thought.
Well, I don't have to run it concurrent with this case. So whether they're ordering it or not, that's not a hindrance to what the court does on whether something runs concurrent or not. Similarly, if I were to say this is to run concurrent with the federal case before the federal case is resolved. The federal case does not have to run it concurrently. Now, normally, if there's a sentence that is happening in another case, normally I run it concurrently unless there's a reason not to. So whether or not they ran it concurrently or not is not a hindrance to this case moving forward. So that's off the table as we need more time to see if they ask that it be ran concurrently or not. So what's the next issue? Just doing what investigation on what? Because if he's already pled to it and that, if he's pled to these cases there, if he entered a plea of guilty, then what? Is he going to come here and say not true when he's already pled guilty? So I don't understand.
Right. And I think just from what defense and I were discussing, we wanted to see what he pled guilty to as there are violations. I know there's one judgment there. It looks like the narrative of the court summary, there may have been 2 charges and those ones picked up 5 additional ones. I didn't know the outcome of those. So that's what I was working with my investigator on.
All right, all they have to do is pick up the phone and call somebody that they'll answer.
Additional judge, I don't think you have the supplement. There's a supplement. Do you have a supplement MTR? Which does include some technical.
I have a first amendment amended.
There's the vast majority of the violations are from Yuma, Arizona, but at the very end of the first or second supplement, I believe there's 3 technical violations.
Well, he has the unlawful use or transportation from Yuma, narcotic drug possession, Yuma. So that's on the first amended.
At the very end of the last motion that was filed by the state, there's 3 technical violations.
All right, so let me ask you this.
Yes, sir.
So is he sentenced to federal custody? Has he been sent to prison,
He's done,
federal prison?
but not federal, right?
No.
All right, so has he been sent to prison in Yuma?
He did about 2.5 years, Judge.
All right, so technicals are what's gonna hold this up? All right, so this is coming back tomorrow and you all need to call whoever you need to call. That's
Did I
what
have-
phones are for.
I can't be here tomorrow. I have a,
I'm sorry?
I can't be here tomorrow. I have a medical procedure.
Okay, all right, so I'll see y'all back this afternoon. Call whoever you need to call.
Judge. I have to prepare for this afternoon.
No, I understand. I want to make sure that you all have all of the information because nobody's called anybody. So I'm not saying it's gonna go on a contested hearing, but you all need to pick up the phone and call Yuma County or whoever you're gonna call to see what information they have, because in the court's documents, and this is just something that's attached to the motion to revoke, they already have the Arizona in the document. So pick up the phone, call somebody.
Yes, we're already working on it.
All right, okay, all right, thank you.
I can't be back this afternoon.
Okay.
Monday?
Like, Laura Cruz? Hello. All right. Thank you.
For all my family.
Good morning,
Good
everyone.
morning, Your Honor.
Thank you for dressing appropriately for court. All right, so we're here today for the state to tender an offer. Okay. And how old are you?
51.
51. All right, Ms. Ferguson. If you reset this for a plea deadline date for the last date in December, please. All right, so we'll be back on December 18th. At that time, you need to let me know whether or not you've reached an agreement with the state. If you have not, your next setting will be a jury trial date. And that jury trial date will be sometime in the new year. All right, anything else?
That's all, Your Honor.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
Once you sign the reset form, you're excused.
Thank you.
Okay.
Here you go, Johnny.
Christopher Dunning.
I love you.
Hello.
How are you?
Good morning.
Morning.
Doing great. How are you doing?
Good, thank you.
Judge, I just wanted to also include that.
Thank you.
This is a motion for early termination, Judge. May I?
Yes.
He's been on deferred adjudication since June of 2024. He was placed on for 2 years. Of this time, he's completed his BIPP. There has been no issues with the no harmful or injurious contact with Miss Dunning. I just handed you, Judge, a letter from Miss Dunning. And from my understanding, when when Mr. Dunning has had Zoom appointments with his officer, she's actually been in the background. She's talked on his behalf, saying that there has been no issues, no problems, and so forth. He's complied with all of his scheduled field visits, restricted employment. He did complete an outpatient program and his community service hours. As you can see, there was, his UAs have been good. And at this time, probation is asking that he be considered for early termination.
And state, do you have objections?
Yes, just based on the charge, the fact that this charge, or this case was already reduced from the felony, is getting the minimum, on that felony, which would be 2 years, and the charge that the for 2 years probation, also we would just ask that employment.
All right. So, Mr. Dunning, what have you learned from this experience?
If I may, I have never, ever even had a parking ticket up to this point. I'll never have anything after, just because it's been a horrible experience for me with my family and my wife. Me and my wife are now back together, thank God, but I've also learned things that I do beforehand, as well as medications. I do now meditate 1 hour in the morning and an hour at night to help me. Plus also even the basics of counting to 10 from the classes and whatnot.
All right. And the court will note that there is a letter from the complainant, and the letter is very extensive. And I'm assuming he's been living with the complainant, or at least having contact with her.
Yes, Judge.
I used to, oh, I'm sorry.
And so according to the letter, it states that he was previously an RN for over 10 years, then had a motorcycle accident, traumatic brain injury, that left him disabled and unable to practice. He has the issue where his mom is in Canada and she has lung cancer.
She passed.
She passed. I'm so sorry to hear that.
Okay.
Okay. So she has since passed, and the complainant is stating that she is not in fear of him and he's completed everything. And this is a misdemeanor case. And he's been on probation for more than a year. The court is going to grant early termination. Good luck to you. And continue using the tools that you've learned.
Thank you.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you. All right, Luis Enrique Mendez.
Judge, that's also an early termination request.
All right, state, are you opposed?
We are.
All right, probation, what has he completed?
Judge, Mr. Mendez was placed on a term of 5 years community supervision starting in February of 2023. He has completed at least 1/3 of the 2 years of his probation term. He's met all of his financial obligations. He's done his outpatient program, his hostility management, all field visits. He was compliant, no reported concerns, 100 community service hours. This is his second time applying for early termination. The court previously denied his request and informed him that he can reapply in August of 2025. He reports that he will continue to abide by his no harmful or injurious contact with the complainant. And we've actually been in contact with the complainant, and she stated that she supports him being off probation. At this time, we're asking for the court's consideration.
What have you learned?
Very difficult out there without a place to be.
No. I mean, you've had to take classes. What have you learned from those? How can I have an idea that you have mitigated whatever caused you to be before me.
I needed to bring more support into the family. I my brother from San Diego to come and help me, and I brought in my mom's younger sister from Mexico to come and help with everything. Because I can't do it on my own.
So what have you learned from your classes other than you need more?
I need more support. I need to step back and understand that I can't do it on my own. But I need help. Just don't be afraid to ask for help. And when I need it, I'm just take a couple of steps back.
All right. Anything else from either side?
Yes, Your Honor, just at this, by the state is asking that before you keep them on probation, for 5 years of probation in 2023 is only 2 years. State just asked that before within the course.
All right, the court will note that the defendant has completed everything that that has been asked for him of probation, and that the complainant is asking that he be terminated, and that there appears to the court to be in place help for the defendant in caring for the person who is involved in this. So the court will grant the early termination.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, good luck to you. I'm sorry, not state, Ms. Abrams.
Judge, Mr. Rivero has been on probation since November 2023. He was placed on deferred adjudication for a period of 5 years. He has met all of his financial obligations. He's completed all of his programs to include BIPP, the 150 community service hours, and he's abiding by the no contact order. Currently, he's being supervised out of the state of Florida. He's been supervised since April of 2025. The last progress report from the state of Florida indicates that he's been compliant with all the terms and conditions of his probation. He reports as instructed and maintains open line of communication with his officer. He's maintained a stable residence and has not had any violations of his supervision. I would note that our assistant probation officer did contact the victim, and she is objecting to the early termination. Mr. Rivera would like to address the court.
All right, Mr. Rivera, there's something you wanted to say?
Yes, can you hear me?
Yes.
Thank you very much. Excuse me. First of all, good afternoon, and thank you very much for allowing me to be in this hearing today to basically provide additional detail from my point of view on this particular case. So I'm going to break this up into 3 different points, right? The first was going to be the positive of this particular case in the situation, the negative, and also the future state. In this particular situation, ma'am, and I have had time to reflect, right? I've had time to reflect to see my wrongs in the situation and what I could have done differently. At that particular time, I had probably a little bit of coping skills, right? I didn't have many coping skills at all to handle those type of situations. Excuse me. I have to like the lady mentioned, I have taken the classes and gained skills, to actually avoid those type of situations and just nip them in the bud and avoid this at all costs. So I've also learned how to deal with that and avoid conflicts. Like how she stated, I have fulfilled my community service and all the other obligations that the court requested. As well positive, I have reached out to my psychiatrist / therapist, and I've spoken to them about the situation, so I do have professional support, right? And I also have expanded my network and reached out to family members and built those relationships back up, which I did not have and lost and during that relationship, and that I was basically alienated and isolated from my family, which is not good. as well, I have, besides growing my support network, I have also, moved to Florida, like how she did mention. My life has been in Florida, right? I was doing great in Florida. I was thriving in Florida. I've been educated in Florida. My life has been in Florida, right? So I am back home, and I'm grateful for the court to allow me to come back here. Um, those are the positives that I've taken out of the situation, right? The negatives, and I'll be quite candid in these negatives, right? So my career currently is on hold, right? So basically in the banking and finance industry with this type of case, I can't be bonded, right? And when in terms of bonded, that means insured, right, by the banks due to regulations, right? So I can't
So,
technically.
Mr. Rivero,
Yes,
this is
ma'am.
what I want to let you know. This is your problem. Your problem is with the nature of this case and the fact that the complainant is still going through certain things and the complainant still states that they are in fear of you. Sometimes when people are on probation, they abide by no contact orders or no contact orders. Then once they're released from probation, then they do whatever they want to do. Do I think that you will contact her? No, but I don't have a crystal ball to show that to me. What I can tell you is the complainant has stated that they're still going through the ramification of your actions. And what they're going through is having facial surgery. And, the state is the one that offered you this deferred adjudication. So I'm not going to grant early termination. But what I will do, because you've completed everything, I will allow you to report by mail. But as far as early termination, the answer to that will be no from the court.
All right, thank you.
All right, thank you. Roland De La Garza. All right, where are we on discovery?
Good morning, Your Honor. Before we get to discovery, Mr. De La Garza has been indicted as a habitual offender, Your Honor. I'm not on the habitual will. So would ask the court if they could appoint him an attorney that is associated with his level of offense at this time.
All right, thank you. If you'll just have a seat, we'll make sure that you have an attorney appointed to you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
And Judge,
Thank you.
he has enough one.
You guys have, yeah, I do have another case, Your Honor.
Henry Salazar.
All right, let me just handle this. Just have a seat for
Yes,
a
Your Honor.
second. All right, thank you. All right, Henry Salazar.
Your Honor, Jeffrey Martinez for defense.
All right, just 1 second. All right, what is happening with this case?
Your Honor, we'd ask to set it for a contested hearing.
All right, Norm, I need to set in 10 days for a contested hearing.
Your Honor, we will have to amend the MTR. I was just looking at it right now, and the offense date that's alleged for the new number 1 is actually the date he was arrested, but that was on a warrant and the offense occurred on another day. So we'll have to amend it.
All right, that can be done today.
I'm working.
All right, thank you. 10 days, please.
That would be 15th, December 15th.
All right, we'll come back here December 15th for a contested hearing.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right, once you sign the reset form, you're excused. Thank you.
Thank you.
And are there any applications?
But there is also a motion to revoke.
Mendes?
Yes, on Hernandez, yes. So it's an MTR, 2 aggravated robberies, a collision causing injury.
All right. Norma, and are you going to be asking for a PSI?
Correct, yes.
Norma, I need a PSI and tap date, please.
Guess not. 6 Judge.
That's fine.
All right, so January 26th. And everyone, we'll just do the motion to revoke on January 26th as well.
That's great.
All right.
On the record.
I need everyone to, thank you. Court is calling 2025 CR 011020, 2025 CR 011311C, 2025 CR 011309A, State versus Adrian Isaac Hernandez. Can I have parties announced for the record?
Melissa Christian for the defendant.
And are you Adrian Isaac Hernandez?
Yes, ma'am.
Counsel, in each of the cause numbers, have you received all discovery and did you review it with your client?
I have, and I have done so, yes.
And each cause number, the court will find that the state is in compliance with discovery. Mr. Hernandez, in each cause number, did you review the document entitled Application for Deferred Adjudication or Community Supervision with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it?
Yes, ma'am.
And each cause number, did you review the true bill of indictment with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, ma'am.
State, in the cause number ending in 20, are you proceeding on the indictment as presented?
Yes.
And the cause number ending in the letter C, are you proceeding on the indictment as presented?
Yes.
And the cause number ending in the letter A, are you proceeding on the indictment as presented?
Yes.
Mr. Hernandez, in each of the cause numbers, did you review the documents entitled Court Admonishments with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes.
And the cause number ending in 20, you're charged with collision involving an injury. The range of punishment is not more than 5 years in the prison or up to 1 year in the Bexar County Jail, and a fine not to exceed $5,000. And the cause number ending in the letter C, you're charged with aggravated robbery. The range of punishment is anywhere from 5 to 99 years or life in prison and up to a $10,000 fine. And the cause number ending in A, you're charged with aggravated robbery. Range of punishment is anywhere from 5 to 99 years or life in prison and up to a $10,000 fine. Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
And each cause number, if you have a plea bargain agreement with the state, the court does not have to follow your plea. If for any reason the court does not follow your plea and gives you more than you bargained for, the fact that you entered a plea will not be used against you and you will be allowed to withdraw your plea. Did you understand?
Yes.
And each cause number, you have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call, and the right to remain silent. By entering these pleas, you're giving up those rights. Did you intend to give up those rights and enter into plea bargain agreements in each of these cause numbers?
Yes, ma'am.
In the cause number ending in 20, if the court were to grant your application for deferred adjudication, you could, and if for any reason your deferred adjudication were revoked, you could be sentenced up to 5 years in the prison. In the other cause numbers for the aggravated robbery cases, if the court grants your application for deferred adjudication, if for any reason your deferred adjudication were revoked, the court will be able to sentence you up to life in prison and up to a $10,000 fine. Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Counsel, has your client been able to provide you with any defenses?
He has.
Do you believe he has a rational as well as a factual understanding of the charges against him?
He does.
Do you believe he's currently competent and was legally sane at the time of the offense?
I do believe.
Mr. Hernandez, in each of the cause numbers, has anyone threatened you, coerced you, or placed you in fear to get you to enter the plea?
No, ma'am.
Anyone promised you anything other than the plea?
No, ma'am.
Are you satisfied with the way you've been represented?
Yes, ma'am.
If you're not a U.S. citizen, you will be deported, denied naturalization, and re-entry. Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
In each cause number, the court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived his right to jury trial. In the cause numbers ending in C, N, A, according to your plea bargain agreement, punishment is to be assessed at a cap of 12 years in the prison. There's a $2,000 fine, affirmative finding of deadly weapon. The state is opposed to your application for deferred adjudication. All of these cases will run concurrently, including the motion to revoke, and the state will take in consideration 2025 CR 011310C and 2025 CC 009777. And the cause number ending in 20, according to your plea, punishment is to be assessed at 5 years in the prison. There's a $2,000 fine. State is opposed to your application for deferred adjudication. All of the cases will run concurrently, and the same cases will be taken in consideration that were previously stated. Did you understand that to be your plea bargain agreement in each of these cause numbers?
Yes, ma'am.
State?
Yes.
Defense?
Yes, Judge.
In each cause number, did you review the waiver of appeal paragraph with your attorney? Did you understand it? And did you sign it in both places?
Yes, ma'am.
By signing that, you're waiving your right to appeal. The only items that can be appealed are written pretrial motions that have been filed, heard, and ruled upon by the court. Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Counselor, are there any such motions?
There have been motions filed, but nothing that would qualify.
All right, then in cause number 2025 CR 011020, how do you plead?
No, ma'am.
And cause number 2025 CR 0113098. How do you plea?
No contest.
And cause number 2025 CR 0113111C. How do you plea?
No contest.
State any evidence to support the defendants, please.
The state also states what an attachment to each.
And we have no objection in each case.
All right, state you may be excused. In each cause number, did you review the waiver and stipulations with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes, ma'am.
Again, did you understand you have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses? The state would call in the right to remain silent.
Yes.
Did you understand that today the state will be presenting evidence in the form of witnesses' statements and police reports, but most importantly, there'll be no live testimony? Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived and consented to stipulation of testimony and stipulations. Court will accept into evidence states exhibits 1 and attachments, and the court will review the same. In each cause number, the court will find there's sufficient evidence to find you guilty. The court will defer finding of guilt as you've applied for deferred adjudication. We'll be back on January 26th. At that time, the court will make a decision based upon your applications based upon any evidence that is submitted. Counsel, is there a need for a mental health evaluation or no?
I don't believe so, Judge. We will have live witnesses on the 26th.
All right, thank you.
Thank you, Judge.
Thank
Would
you.
excuse?
Yes, you too.
Anti-attack?
Yes. And then Ms. Abrams will take up the motion to revoke at that time. Who's here on Michael Mora? All right, so where are we on the PTD?
No PTD, Judge. He has an MTR and he has a new case. So we're asking that the court set the case for a contest MTR.
All right, can I see the MTR? It's Michael Joseph Mora.
He's not on the MTR. Okay.
It's going to be reset for a contested. And I'm assuming the psych evaluation was completed?
Yes, Judge. Prior to me representing him, I believe
right.
he came back as confident.
Because I have in the system that at first you all were looking at a PTD or something. And then,
There was a plea deadline.
okay,
I don't recall it.
okay. All right, I need a reset date of 10 days for contested, please. All right, we're going to come back on December 15th for a contested hearing.
Okay, Judge.
All right, once you sign the reset form, you excuse. Thank you for dressing appropriately for court.
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you.
See you later, reset.
Hello.
Hi, how are you?
Oh, where is he?
He's,
Come forward.
oh, come on, Frank. What's wrong? When you get a chance, come on up. I don't hear him.
That's okay. Rattler.
There you go.
State, did you tender an offer?
Not yet, Judge. That's what we're gonna wait on. It's a long video. So
Who is the prosecutor?
I just spoke this morning.
All right, is there a reason the offer hasn't been tendered? Because this has been going on the docket since October 28th.
I never reviewed the case, but he, defense counsel told me that he believes the videos and the body cam are inconsistent with what's in the police report, so I'm trying to watch them to see if that's true.
That is
So I
accurate.
make him an offer based on what I've read, but if the videos don't support that, then I don't know if that would be an accurate offer.
And so, Judge, it was my mistake for waiting till this morning to bring that to her attention. So my apologies to the court.
Norma, recall this for December 16th.
Judge, I am, how shall I say, indisposed from that date till the first week of January. May I request humbly from the court sometime the second week in January? We'll have it figured out before then, and hopefully we'll be ready to do something to expedite this matter and not delay.
All right, you all are going to have to confer off docket.
Okay.
Your plea deadline date is going to be, Norma, set this for the second week in January for a plea deadline date.
January 12th.
That sounds good. I don't have mine.
All right, thank
That's
you.
Judge,
Thank you for dressing appropriately for court.
And Judge, thank you for that courtesy.
All right, you're welcome.
Thank you.
All right, thank you. Just have a seat. They'll bring the reset form to you. Thank you.
Bring it to.
Daniel Escalante. Court is calling 2023 CR 3432 State versus Daniel Escalante. Can I have parties announced for the record for the state?
Peter Calderola for Mr. Escalante, Your Honor.
Are you Mr. Escalante?
Yes, Your Honor.
You entered a plea in this case and you applied for deferred adjudication. The state is recommending deferred adjudication. Was there a PSI completed in this case?
There was not, Your Honor.
Okay,
I believe that this hearing was for restitution only, Judge.
all right. And do you have a restitution amount?
We did receive an amount, Judge. The complainant in this case did receive an insurance payout. There was no deductibles.
No restitution? Okay. All right. Anything you want to say on behalf of your client?
Your Honor, merely that one family member did appear today. Mr. Escalante suffered from homelessness, Judge, but his aunt is here, Miss Williams. Miss Williams, if you just stand up for the court. She will be a support system for him, Your Honor. She resides here in San Antonio and will give him a stable living environment.
All right. So my concern is his mental health because of this. So how's that being addressed? Does
Judge-
his aunt know anything about his mental health?
Not that I'm aware of, Your Honor.
You want to call her up?
Sure, I'd be
All
happy.
right. If he'll step this way.
Right here, Mr. Summerson. You're back against the counter.
The defense would call Diana Williams to the stand.
All right. Can you raise your right hand for me, please? Do you solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you give will be the truth and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes,
All right. You lower your hand, state your name for the record.
Diana R. Williams.
All right. So what can you tell me about your nephew?
He is my nephew. He's been going through a little financial business changes. As far as me as a parent, I just moved back to San Antonio 5 years ago. And I'm seeing this fall from my family. We don't have, he don't have grandma and grandpa no more. So he has us, and I did tell him and the attorney that I will be a support system for him. He doesn't have that encouragement every day. It's only when he goes through something. You know, he needs that uplift every day. As far as his mental health, he was being assist. Because being homeless and he wasn't working at the time, I got him set up with Central Med on Walsall. And they have started to seeing him. They do have a mental health doctor that comes there on Saturdays. And we have started seeing him. As far as medication, we haven't gave him, they haven't prescribed anything because we were still in the verbal session.
And so would he have a place to stay?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Would that be with you?
Yes.
All right. So let
And
me.
he didn't have that before.
All right. So this is what I'm going to want you to do. I'm going to want you to provide your name and address to probation.
Okay.
So that he can stay with you since you've agreed to that.
Okay.
But for him to be successful on probation, you're going to have to help us out, right?
Yes, ma'am.
So if there are some issues with him, you need to let us know about them.
Okay.
What I can tell you in this court, when somebody's placed on probation, the goal is for them to successfully complete it and for us never to see them again unless they're just coming in to say hello.
Yes, ma'am. And since then of the assessment, Daniel has gotten a job. He's been steady with a little job, but it's just transportation and everything else it's hard to get him to and from. So he tried to maintain, he tried to hold on, it's just, nowadays, people don't realize they do need help, don't ever think you don't.
All right. Thank you so much. And thank you for coming.
Thank you, Ms.
All right.
May she be excused, Your Honor?
Yes.
Thank you, Judge.
All right. If you'll come forward, this is what the court is going to do. The court is going to sentence you to 4 years and state you may be excused. Court is going to sentence you to 4 years deferred adjudication. You to reside with your aunt, Miss Williams. She's going to give the address. You're not allowed to reside anywhere else unless the court gives you permission. Do you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
If you reside or leave that location without letting probation know, without getting permission from the court, that's a violation of your probation, and you'll be looking at potentially 2 years in the state jail facility. Do you understand?
That's right.
All right, 4 years deferred adjudication, reside with Miss Williams, regular reporting by Zoom or in person, regular random UAs, do a mental health evaluation out of custody, a referral to Center for Healthcare Services, field visits 1 time per month until further notice, proof of employment within 45 days of release, no employment as a home health care provider or with minors, 120 hours of community service restitution. How far did you go in school?
Just 1 year,
1 year college?
1 year of college.
All right. The 120 hours will be deemed satisfied if you obtain your college degree or any type of trade certification. Otherwise, you're going to have to do those 120 hours. Do you understand?
Yes, yes, Your Honor.
There's to be no contact with Nicholas Gobluski, MD, RAHMAN. And all right, thank you.
Thank
Is
you,
there
Your Honor.
anything else you need from the court?
No, Your Honor.
Did you review the document entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Rights to Appeal with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it?
Yes, Your Honor.
Because this is a plea bargaining agreement, because I followed your plea bargaining agreement, and because you waived your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Do you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, good luck to you.
Thank you, ma'am.
Your Honor, may we be excused?
Yes.
Thank you, Judge.
All right, Victoria, who is your client?
Matthew Juarez.
All right, Matthew Morris, if you'll come forward.
Amen.
All right, you're scheduled for jury trial today, but you're currently in a jury trial.
Yes, Your Honor, we do expect it to run into next week, as per Judge Mary's scheduling order.
All right, so Ms. Ferguson,
Yes, ma'am.
this is with
Steve Spear.
Spears. All right, this is what we'll do. Norma, recall this for Monday, but what we'll do is we'll bring you back in on Monday to get a jury trial setting
Understood.
that you all can agree on.
Understood, Your Honor. Yes, ma'am.
All right, so we'll see you back on Monday.
Okay.
And does he appear via Zoom, Judge, or do you want him here in court?
He can appear by Zoom.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Well, just 1 second. Let's go off the record a minute. Okay, all right, so we'll see you back December 8th,
Understood.
right?
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
Thank you.
Just wait for me over there and I'll be right back. Perfect. Okay.
Yes, it's fine, yes. All right, Patrick Valentine, who do you have?
He has,
Henry Rodriguez, Judge.
What page is he on?
He's on the first page, Judge. Wait, I'm sorry. Second page,
Okay.
third one down. Who, Henry? Yeah.
It is? Yes.
She's getting she's getting the paperwork already.
All right.
Swear him in.
All right, just, come up. All right, the court is calling 2025 CR 007-287B State versus Henry Medina Rodriguez. Can I have parties announced?
I'm sorry. Is Mr. Stoutlove in the living room?
Patrick Valentine for Mr. Rodriguez.
All right, just 1 moment. No, Stout is not in the waiting room.
Megan Galloway for the state.
All right, any objection to your attorney appearing by Zoom?
No.
And are you Henry Rodriguez? Counsel, have you received all discovery? Did you review it with your client?
Yes, Your Honor, we have.
Court will find that the state is in compliance with discovery. Mr. Rodriguez, did you review the application for deferred adjudication with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you review the true bill of indictment with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, Your Honor.
Counsel, do you waive the reading of the indictment
Yes, Your Honor.
and state you're proceeding on the indictment as presented, correct? Mr. Rodriguez, did you review the court admonishments with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes, Your Honor.
You're charged with arson as a second-degree felony. The range of punishment is anywhere from 2 to 20 years in prison and up to a $10,000 fine. If you have a plea with the state, the court does not have to follow your plea. If for any reason the court does not follow your plea and gives you more than you bargained for, the fact that you entered a plea will not be used against you and you will be allowed to withdraw your plea. Did you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
You have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call, and the right to remain silent. By entering this plea, you're giving up those rights. Did you intend to give up those rights and enter into a plea in this case? Did you understand if the court were to grant your application for deferred adjudication, if for any reason your deferred adjudication were revoked, the court could find you guilty and sentence you up to 20 years in the prison and up to a $10,000 fine? Did you understand? Counsel, has your client been able to provide you with any defenses?
He has, Your Honor.
Do you believe he has a rational as well as a factual understanding of the charges against him?
I do, Your Honor.
Do you believe he's currently competent and was legally sane at the time of the offense?
Correct, Your Honor.
Mr. Rodriguez, has anyone threatened you, coerced you, or placed you in fear to get you to enter the plea? Anyone promised you anything other than the plea? Are you satisfied with the way you've been represented? If you're not a U.S. citizen, by entering this plea, you will be deported, denied naturalization, and reentry. Did you understand?
Yes.
All right. Off the record for a moment. Ms. Ferguson.
Yes, sir.
Mr. Spears is here. Could you maybe see if he could go meet with Victoria, whatever court they're in, and if they could come up with a jury trial date? All right, we're back on the record. Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived his right to jury trial. Did you review the plea bargain page with your attorney? Did you understand it? According to the plea, punishment is to be assessed at a $1,000 fine, and the state recommends deferred adjudication. Did you understand that to be the plea? Defense is at the plea.
Yes, Your Honor.
State is at the plea.
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you review the waiver of appeal paragraph with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in both places? By signing that, you're waiving your right to appeal. The only items that can be appealed are written pretrial motions that have been filed, heard, and ruled upon by the court. Did you understand? Counsel, have there been any such motions?
No, Your Honor.
Outside the agreement, the state is requesting that your deferred adjudication be for a term of 6 years. There be a TAP evaluation, 120 hours of community service restitution, fire safety course, mental health evaluation, DDRF evaluation, and you're to follow the recommendations. Did you understand those were recommendations from the state and the court does not have to follow those recommendations? Then to the offense as charged, how do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest? State, any evidence?
State offer states one in attachment.
No
Any
objections.
All right, state, you may be excused. Did you review the waiver and stipulations with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in all the appropriate places? Again, did you understand you have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call and the right to remain silent? Did you understand that today the state will be presenting evidence in the form of witnesses' statements and police reports, but most importantly, there'll be no live testimony? Did you understand? Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived and consented to stipulation of testimony and stipulations. Court will accept into evidence states exhibits 1 and attachments and review the same. All right, I remember this case now. Is this the case where there is a female involved as well, Mr. Valentine?
Well, Mr. Rodriguez's father was a co-defendant. Mr. Rodriguez's mother was involved. However, I don't believe a case was ever filed in your court involving her.
All right, thank you. All right, after reviewing states exhibits 1 and attachments, the court will find there is sufficient evidence to find you guilty. The court will defer finding of guilt as you've applied for deferred adjudication. Are you proceeding with sentencing?
Yes, Your Honor, we'd like to.
All right. And defense, do you know if there's any restitution?
No, Judge, I spoke with Mr. Stout about that restitution issue. No claim was ever paid out on this vehicle, and the owner of the vehicle is not claiming any restitution, so there is no restitution.
That's correct. All right. So, Mr. Rodriguez, have you ever been diagnosed with any type of mental health issues? All right. Are you currently seeing a doctor? All right. Who is that through? Is that through for Center for Healthcare Services or someone else? All right. And are you asking that your probation be transferred to Williamson County? And are you employed? What do you do? Okay. And do you have any children? And do you have any support system? And who would that be? Okay. Do you live by yourself? Okay. All right, this is what the court will do. The court will sentence you to 5 years deferred adjudication. There's $1,000 fine that will be probated. $120 of community service restitution. Regular reporting by Zoom or in person. Regular random UAs. Transfer to Williamson County. The fire safety course. And once that's completed, the community service hours will be deemed satisfied. The mental health evaluation can be done out of custody. Continued treatment for mental health with his providers. And you'll need to provide a release to probation so they can make sure that you're keeping up with that, okay? Probation, if they are able to do field visits there in Williamson County with their probation officer, I'm gonna want field visits once a month until further notice. There can be a TAP evaluation out of custody. Follow TAP recommendations. If TAP recommends inpatient treatment, then you all can approach on that. Probation, is there anything else? Oh, thank you. Proof of employment within 45 days, no employment as a home health care provider or with minors. Is there anything else? Is there anything else you need in order to be successful? All right. And if there's ever an issue with your medications, don't just stop taking them. Let your doctor know, okay? All right. Did you review the document entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Rights to Appeal with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it? Because this is a plea bargain agreement, because I followed your plea bargain agreement, and because you waive your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. We can go off the record. In this court, communication is key to be successful on probation. If there's an issue, let probation know about it. Don't disappear. If there is an issue where you just need somebody to talk to, call your probation officer and they will get you with the right person to contact, okay? All right. And the other thing, I went to AutoZone to have my windshield wiper changed on the back. And you know, it's the small one. I pulled in because they said, Patrick, they said free change of wipers. And they took the wiper off and they could not put it back on.
Oh, no.
Almost broke my windshield because you know it's metal. And so they were picking it up and it hit the windshield.
Ooh.
So do you know how many people it took to change that wiper? Because I had to drive away.
How many?
3 people.
3? That sounds like a bad joke.
And I said, let me avoid going to the dealership because, you know, they would have said probably $850. But it was changed. So you all need the wrench so you can take it off and put it on. All right. All right. Good luck to you. Okay. Thank you. Okay. All right. So Ms. Moore, has she been sworn in?
Yes.
Okay, I guess y'all did do it because I didn't do it.
All right. So
No, I haven't got sworn in yet. I'm sorry.
You haven't been sworn in?
No.
All right. I'm going to send you to breakout room number 2. Somebody's going to swear you in. I'm sorry, breakout room number 1. Someone's going to swear you in, then we'll take up your matter.
Yeah.
And then for the parties on the jury trial, my intention is to have the jury in the box by 2.
Very good.
Jesse Diaz Jr., if you'll come forward, please. All right, your attorney is not here today. We're going to recall you. And we're going to recall you for a plea deadline date. Norma, put this for a plea deadline date. The last week we have here.
I can do how about I would do the 15th?
All right, so you're going to be back on December 15th. speak to your attorney, and at that time, you'll need to let me know whether or not you've reached an agreement. If you have not, your case is going to be set for jury trial in the new year. All right, thank you. Court is calling 2022 CR 3009 State versus Valerie Herrera Medina. Can I have parties announced?
Lauren Espinosa for the state.
Nifa Carrillo from West Medina.
And are you Miss Medina? Counsel, have you received all discovery? Did you review it with your client?
Yes, Your Honor.
Court will find that the state is in compliance with discovery. Miss Medina, did you review the application for community supervision with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it? Did you review the true bill of indictment with your attorney? Did you understand it? You're gonna need to speak up so the court report can. Counsel, do you waive the reading of the indictment?
We do, Your Honor.
State, are you proceeding on the indictment as presented?
Yes, Your Honor.
I thought they were going to do on count 1 and not count 2.
Sorry. We're proceeding on count 1, Judge, waiving count 2.
Any objection?
No, Your Honor.
All right, did you review the court admonishments with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in all the appropriate places? You're charged with possession of a controlled substance, penalty group 1 gram to 4 grams. That's a 3rd-degree felony. The range of punishment is anywhere from 2 to 10 years in prison and up to a $10,000 fine. If you have a plea with the state, the court does not have to follow your plea. If for any reason the court does not follow your plea and gives you more than you bargained for, the fact that you entered a plea will not be used against you, and you will be allowed to withdraw your plea. Do you understand? You have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call, and the right to remain silent. Did you understand by entering this plea, you're giving up those rights?
Yes.
And did you intend to give up those rights and enter into a plea in this case?
Yes.
Counsel, has your client been able to provide you with any defenses?
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you believe she has a rational as well as a factual understanding of the charges against her?
I believe so, Your Honor.
Do you believe she's currently competent and was legally sane at the time of the offense?
In my opinion, she is competent, Your Honor.
Ms. Medina, has anyone threatened you, coerced you, or placed you in fear to get you to enter the plea?
No, Your Honor.
Anyone promised you anything other than the plea? Are you satisfied with the way you've been represented? If you're not a U.S. citizen by entering this plea, you will be deported, denied naturalization, and re-entry. Did you understand?
Yes.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived her right to jury trial. Did you review the plea bargain page with your attorney? Did you understand it? According to the plea, punishment is to be assessed at 2 years in the prison. There's a $1,000 fine. The state recommends community supervision. Did you understand that to be the plea? Defense, is that the plea?
Yes, Your Honor.
State, is that the plea?
Yes, Judge.
Did you review the waiver of appeal paragraph with your attorney? Did you understand it? Did you sign it? In both places?
Yes.
By signing that you're waiving your right to appeal, the only items that can be appealed are written pretrial motions that have been filed, heard, and ruled upon by the court. Did you understand?
Yes.
Counsel, have there been any such motions?
No, Your Honor.
Outside the agreement, the state is recommending that your community supervision be for a term of 2 years. There'll be a TAP evaluation, 150 hours community service restitution, the DOEP course, random UAs. Did you understand those are recommendations from the state, and the court does not have to follow those recommendations? Then to the offense and count 1, how do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest? State, any evidence?
You got First State's Exhibit 1 and all attachments.
No objection, Your Honor.
All right, did you review the waiver and stipulations with your attorney? Did you understand it? Did you sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes, Your Honor.
Again, did you understand you have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call, and the right to remain silent? Did you understand that today the state will be presenting evidence in the form of witnesses' statements and police reports? But most importantly, there'll be no live testimony. Did you understand? Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived and consented to stipulation of testimony and stipulations. Court will accept into evidence state's Exhibits 1 and attachments, and the court will review the same. After reviewing state's Exhibits 1 and attachments, the court will find there is sufficient evidence to find you guilty, and the court will find you guilty. Are you proceeding with sentencing?
Yes, Your Honor.
Anything you wish to say on behalf of your client?
Your Honor, my client just wishes, because this is a very old case, and it's been a while since this occurred. So she just wants to be able to be on probation and prove to this court that this is not going to happen again.
All right. So do you live by yourself? I'm sorry? All right. And what is your fiance's name? Is that Edward Garcia? All right. If you're drug tested today, what will the results be? And know that you are going to get drug tested today. So what are the results? All right. I'm going to have you drug tested today.
I asked her the same question earlier, Your Honor, and several times. She did say she will be clean, so.
All right. I'm going to have her take her UA today. If the UA is
Okay.
positive, she's going to end up doing a TAP evaluation in custody.
Yes, Your Honor.
So you still want to say that you're going to be clean? I need to hear a yes or no. So is there so you're not going to have any marijuana in your system? Is that correct? Are you going to have marijuana in your system? Meth in your system? Heroin in your system? All right. You're going to be UA today. Court is going to order 2 years in the prison, suspended and probated for 2 years, regular random UAs, proof of employment within 45 days of release, no employment as a home health care provider or with minors, regular reporting by Zoom or in person. There's to be a UA today. If positive, then you're to come back and there's going to be a TAP evaluation in custody if positive. If negative, there'll be a TAP evaluation out of custody. Follow results. Field visits 1 time per month until further notice. 150 hours of community service restitution. I'm going to order the DOEP course. Once that's done, 50 of the community service hours will be deemed satisfied. The remaining community service hours will be satisfied with a deduction of 1 hour for every sober support meeting completed. Do you have any minors who reside in your household? No residing with minors. And no unsupervised contact with minors. Probation, is there anything else? Is there anything else you need from the court in order to be successful? All right, did you review the document entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Rights to Appeal with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it? All right, because this is plea bargain agreement, because I followed your plea bargain agreement, and because you waive your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Because this is a felony conviction, you're not allowed to own or possess any weapons or ammunition. If you have a question over what that is, you'll need to speak to an attorney. Do you understand? Yes. All right. In this court, to be successful on probation, communication is key. If there's an issue and you feel as though the probation officer is not addressing it, you can always come back to court and address it with me. Do you understand? All right, good luck to you. Ms. Abrams, I printed it out.
Is,
Yes.
not everything, but you
Yeah.
want to.
Yes.
Your Honor.
Yes. Yes, your excuse, Ms. Correa.
Your Honor, how soon will we know about the results, Your Honor?
Yes, we're gonna
You
find
know?
out today and we'll call you.
Okay,
Thank you. All right,
Okay.
who's in the box? This is the last plea that I'm taking up.
thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome. Mary Sanchez. And then everyone else, you're gonna have to wait until there is a break in the trial. Ms. Abrams, on Sanchez, it's gonna be a tap. It's gonna be a TAP evaluation. And it is in a PSI, and it's gonna be set for January 26th.
Yes, ma'am. I'm
sorry, you said attack and the PSR?
Yes,
And it's on Sanchez?
yes. All right, the court is calling 2025 CR 012977, 2020, I'm sorry, DC 2021 CR 8828-02. Excuse me, Mr. Bernard, your paperwork is not done. Please go into the breakout room and please remain in the breakout room until the clerk tells you that they have all of the paperwork. All right, State of Texas versus Mary Elizabeth Sanchez. Could I have parties announced again, please?
Those are for the state.
Literally not for the defense.
And are you Ms. Sanchez? Counsel, have you received all the discovery in each of these cause numbers and reviewed those with your client?
I have
Court will find that the state is in compliance with discovery. Is your client applying for deferred adjudication or no?
both, Judge.
All right, Ms. Sanchez. All right, Ms. Sanchez, did you review the application for deferred adjudication with your attorney? Did you understand it and did you sign it? Did you review the true bill of indictment in each of these cause numbers with your attorney? Did you understand it? Counsel, do you waive the reading of the indictment in each cause?
Do you, Your Honor?
State, in each cause number, are you proceeding on the indictment as presented?
No, Your Honor, in cause number 2021 CR 882802, we are reading count 1 and proceeding on count 2.
No objection.
Yes.
The other one is proceeding as indicted.
All right. Ms. Sanchez, in each of the cause numbers, did you review the court admonishments with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in all the appropriate places? These are the documents that tell you what your rights are. All right. Did you review those? All right. In the cause number ending in 77, you're charged with possession of a controlled substance, penalty group 1, 4 to 200 grams. And in cause number ending in -02, you're charged with possession of controlled substance, penalty group 1, 4 to 200 grams. Those are second-degree felonies. Range of punishment is anywhere from 2 to 20 years in prison and up to a $10,000 fine. If you have a plea with the state, the court does not have to follow your plea. If for any reason the court does not follow your plea and gives you more than you bargained for, the fact that you entered a plea will not be used against you and you will be allowed to withdraw your plea. Did you understand? In each cause number, you have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call, and the right to remain silent. By entering into these pleas, you're giving up those rights. Did you intend to give up those rights and enter into a plea in each of these cause numbers? Did you understand if the court were to grant your application for deferred adjudication, if for any reason your deferred adjudication were revoked, in each cause number, the court could sentence you up to 20 years in prison and up to a $10,000 fine? Counsel, has your client been able to provide you with any defenses?
She has, Your Honor.
Do you believe she has a rational as well as a factual understanding of the charges against her?
I believe she does.
Do you believe she's currently competent and was legally sane at the time of the offense?
I do.
Ms. Sanchez, has anyone threatened you, coerced you, or placed you in fear to get you to enter the plea? Anyone promised you anything other than the plea? Are you satisfied with the way you've been represented? If you're not a U.S. citizen, by entering into these pleas, you will be deported and denied naturalization and re-entry. Did you understand? In each cause number, the court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived her right to jury trial. In each cause number, did you review the plea bargain page with your attorney? Did you understand it? All right, if there's something that you do not understand, let me know. I want to make sure that you understand everything that is in these documents. So the plea bargain is the agreement that you've reached with the state. So it's this document that says plea bargain at the top. Did you review that? Did you understand it? In each cause number, the state is asking that your punishment be assessed at a cap of 6 years in the prison. There's a $1,000 fine. The state. Are you opposed or silent?
Silent, Judge.
Okay.
It was my understanding when we first did paperwork, it's only going to be an application for community supervision, so that's why.
All right. Any objection to the court checking the box that the state is silent on her application for deferred adjudication as well?
No objection, Judge.
Okay. All right. So the state is silent on your application for deferred adjudication and for community supervision. The cause numbers were won concurrently. The state is requesting a $1,000 fine. And in the cause number ending in -02, the state is proceeding on count 2. Did you understand that to be your plea? State? Defense?
Yes, Judge.
Did you review the waiver of appeal paragraph with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in both places? By signing that, you're waiving your right to appeal. The only items that can be appealed are written pretrial motions that have been filed, heard, and ruled upon by the court. Did you understand? Counsel, are there any such motions?
Have not.
Then in cause number 2025 CR 012977, how do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, no contest. And in cause number DC 2021 CR 8828-02, how do you plead? And that's to count 2. No contest? State any evidence.
State offers states exhibit 1 and all attachments in both. files.
Other than defendant changes to make sure the plea is reflected properly there are no objections.
All right, state you may be excused. And each cause number, did you review the waiver and stipulations with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in all the appropriate places? Again, did you understand you have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call and the right to remain silent? Did you understand that today the state will be presenting evidence in the form of witnesses' statements and police reports, but most importantly, there will be no live testimony? Did you understand? Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived and consented to stipulation of testimony and stipulations. Court will accept into evidence states exhibits 1 and attachments and review the same. All right. In states exhibit that has been submitted in -02, the person listed is Mary E. Cabledew.
Yes, Judge. So when the case was re-indicted, we indicted it with the AKA. It's my understanding at the time that the offense occurred, she was going by Mary Cabledew and has since had a name change to Sanchez.
So recall that. People do is her married name. That's right.
All right.
Well, that's her married name. She's reverted to the thing.
Okay. I just wanted to make sure. Thank you. All right, in each cause number, after reviewing states exhibits 1 and attachments, the court will find there is sufficient evidence to find you guilty. The court will defer finding of guilt as you've applied for deferred adjudication. We'll come back on January 26th. At that time, I'll make a decision on your application. My decision will be based upon evidence that's presented to me, okay? All right, good luck to you. All right, Ms. Moore, if you can unmute and show your video, please. Court is calling 2025 CR 009091, State versus Manisha Moore. Could I have parties announced for the record?
Lauren Espinoza for the state.
Brian Bernard for the defense, Your Honor.
And are you Ms. Moore?
Yes.
Counsel, have you received all discovery? Did you review it with your client?
I have received all discovery. I have reviewed it with my client.
Court will find that the state is in compliance with discovery. Ms. Moore, did you review the document entitled Application for Deferred Adjudication with your attorney? Did you understand it and electronically sign it?
Yes.
Did you review the defendant's consent to plea by video conference with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it?
Yes.
Did you understand you have a right to appear in person for this hearing?
Yes.
Do you understand by signing that plea of consent to appear by video, you're giving up your rights to appear in person?
Yes.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily consented to appear by video. Did you review the true bill of indictment with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes.
Counsel, do you waive the reading of the indictment?
Yes, Your Honor, we do waive the reading.
State, are you proceeding on the indictment as presented?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you review the court admonishments, Ms. Moore, with your attorney? Did you understand it and electronically sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes.
Did you understand you're charged with theft of property less than $2,500 with 2 or more previous convictions? That's a state jail felony. The range of punishment is anywhere from 180 days up to 2 years in the state jail facility and up to a $10,000 fine. Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
If you have a plea bargain agreement with the state, the court does not have to follow your plea. If for any reason the court does not follow your plea and gives you more than you bargained for, the fact that you entered a plea will not be used against you and you will be allowed to withdraw your plea. Did you understand?
Yes.
You have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses. The state would call in the right to remain silent. By entering this plea, you're giving up those rights. Did you intend to give up those rights and enter into a plea in this case?
Yes.
Did you understand that the court were to grant your application for deferred adjudication? If for any reason your deferred adjudication were revoked, the court could find you guilty and sentence you up to 2 years in the state jail facility and up to a $10,000 fine. Did you understand?
Yes.
Counsel, has your client been able to provide you with any defenses?
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you believe she has a rational as well as a factual understanding of the charges against her?
I do, Your Honor.
Do you believe she's currently competent and was legally sane at the time of the offense?
I do, Your Honor.
Ms. Moore, has anyone threatened you, coerced,
No.
placed you in fear to get you to enter this plea?
No.
Anyone promised you anything other than the plea?
No.
Are you satisfied with the way you've been represented?
Yes.
If you're not a U.S. citizen by entering this plea, you will be deported, denied re-entry, and denied naturalization. Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived her right to jury trial. Did you review the plea bargain page with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes.
According to the plea, there's $1,000 fine probated and the state is recommending deferred adjudication. Did you understand that to be the plea?
Yes, ma'am.
Defense, is that the plea?
It is, Your Honor.
State, is that the plea?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you review the waiver of appeal paragraph with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in both places?
Yes.
By signing that, you're waiving your right to appeal. The only items that can be appealed are written pretrial motions that have been filed, heard, and ruled upon by the court. Did you understand?
Yes.
Counsel, have there been any such motions?
No motions have been filed, Your Honor.
Outside the agreement, the state is recommending that your deferred adjudication be for a term of 2 years. There be a TAP evaluation, 150 hours of community service restitution, no contact with HEB at 368 Valley High Drive, and the anti-theft course. Did you understand those were recommendations from the state and the court does not have to follow those recommendations?
Yes, ma'am.
Then to the offenses charge, how do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
No contest.
State, any evidence?
Yes, Your Honor. State offers State's Exhibit 1 and all attachments.
Any objections?
No objections.
Did you review the waiver and stipulations with your attorney? Did you understand it? Did you sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes, ma'am.
Again, did you understand you have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call and the right to remain silent?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you understand that today the state will be presenting evidence in the form of witnesses' statements and police reports, but most importantly, there'll be no live testimony? Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived and consented to stipulation of testimony and stipulations. Court will accept into evidence State's Exhibits 1 and attachments. Court has reviewed the same. The court will find there is sufficient evidence to find you guilty. The court will defer finding of guilt as you've applied for deferred adjudication. Are you proceeding with sentencing?
Yes, Your Honor.
Anything you wish to say on behalf of your client?
No, Your Honor.
All right. Are you currently employed?
Yes.
What do you do?
Home health care.
I don't allow people who are on probation in my court to do home health care. The only way you're allowed to continue employment as a home health care provider, if one, your employer sends the probation a letter stating they are aware of your criminal history, and number two, people that you're providing care for, their families send letters stating that they're aware of your current status with these previous convictions.
Okay.
Do you have any minor children?
No. Well, yeah, I have kids. I have 2 daughters.
And what are their ages?
16 and 11.
All right, this is what the court is going to do. There's $1,000 fine to be prorated, regular reporting by Zoom or in person, regular random UAs, no contact with HEB in San Antonio. That's any HEB in San Antonio, Texas.
Okay.
Proof of employment within 45 days, no employment as a home health care provider or with minors. Field visits 1 time per month for 4 months. 150 hours of community service restitution. Once parenting classes are completed, 50 hours will be deemed satisfied. The remaining 100 hours will be completed once she completes the anti-theft course. Yes, sir?
I thought the agreement called for no contact with the HEB where she was arrested, which is in San Antonio. She lives in Austin.
That's not a part of your agreement. That's outside the agreement.
So no contact with all HEBs are outside of the agreement. That's what you're saying?
No, what I'm telling you is you didn't agree to a specific, the only thing that you've agreed to is that she has $1,000 fine that is probated and that I
Yeah.
give her deferred adjudication. Everything else is outside your agreement. You cannot bind the court to those agreements. What I have said is she is not allowed to go to any HEB in San Antonio, Texas.
Okay. Okay.
All right.
And then I have a quick question. So I will have to quit my job, right?
Unless you have an employer who's willing to write a letter and say that they are aware of your criminal history and list these items as a part of your criminal history and that they have no concerns about that. And whoever you are providing home health care to, that their family member is aware of that and they send a letter as well.
Okay, so the people
Understood.
that I work with, they are
We could talk
okay.
about it after.
Okay, okay.
But Judge, I'm clear. I will communicate with her how we can satisfy your requirement.
All right. And where is she asking that her probation be transferred to?
Is it Travis County, Your Honor?
All right, transfer to Travis County.
Court, don't do that. Yeah, Travis County.
Court will sentence you to 3 years deferred adjudication.
Sorry, I thought it was
I thought it was 2.
All right, so let me explain something to everybody. Number one, you do not get to determine what the length of probation is. That is solely in the court's discretion. You all can make recommendations to the court, but anything that's below this line on this piece of paperwork, that is not a part of your plea agreement. And it actually states, note, the parties are not allowed to make binding agreements regarding the length of community supervision or the terms and conditions of community supervision, which are totally dependent upon the court's discretion. The following recommendations do not constitute part of the formal plea agreement. And what is listed? 2 years for the length. TAP evaluation, 150 hours of community service restitution. I don't have to give her 150 hours of community supervision. I could give her, restitution. I could give her 300 hours. The no contact with HEB at Valley High Drive. I can say no contact with HEB throughout the state of Texas. The anti-theft course, I don't have to give that. The reason why I am giving her 3 years deferred adjudication, because I don't want anyone to think that I'm just arbitrarily giving people things. She is charged with theft of property under 2,500 with 2 or more previous convictions, which means that she's been stealing 2 or more times before she even got to the felony level. And then according to the stipulations that y'all entered to, she went into HEB, took a Ninja ice maker or Ninja smoothie maker and just put it in the cart and walking it past all points of sale. And it's not as though she's 18. And if she were 18, it would still be wrong. But at some point in time, people should learn you're not allowed to take items from stores unless you paid for them. So should she be getting a minimum of 2 years for on probation? No.
Okay, so I have a question because at first they was offering me this time start.
Well, Your Honor.
Probation. Is there anything else with regards to sentencing?
No, Your Honor. We're going to do the deferred probation because it prevents her from being a
Now I'm asking probation. Probation, are you requesting or recommending anything else? All right, so it will be the felony theft course. Once that's completed, 100 hours will be deemed satisfied.
Thank you.
If they do something in Travis.
Yes. All right, is there anything else you need from the court to be successful on this probation?
No, Your Honor. Well.
All right, could you review the document entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Rights to Appeal with your attorney. Did you understand it? And did you sign it electronically?
Yes.
Because this is a plea bargain agreement, because I followed your plea bargain agreement, and because you waive your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. I'm going to send you to the breakout room, and probation will go over conditions with you.
Your Honor, am I excused?
No, you are not. You need to go into breakout room with probation and make sure that your client understands her conditions.
Understood. Thank you.
All right, thank you.
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you.
A few minutes later.
Upon entering into the breakout room with Ms. Moore, her and her attorney needed a little bit more time to talk because she
Mr. White.
is not really probably wanting to do this.
Yeah.
So they're in the breakout room still discussing whatever. And I called ADA Espinosa to let her know what was going on. So they may be asking for the court's reconsideration.
All right, thank you for letting me know.
Okay, so I'll go back in
Okay.
and await further.
And Lauren is here. I'll put her in breakout room number 2 if you want to tell her what the issue is.